Hi everybody, my name is Leo Belt and I just made a blueberry bread, loaf of bread, and I'm going to give you a real simple recipe to do it. It's not the fanciest looking bread, it's a homemade from scratch bread outside of the can of blueberries I used. Anyway, this recipe, you start out by preheating your oven to 350 degrees. I usually do that, then I take a mixer. You can use a hand mixer. I have a regular mixer that does everything for you. Put the utensil in there, which is a hook I typically use. Start out with 3 1/4 cups of flour. Now I use self-rising flour, but if you don't use self-rising flour, you can either use baking soda or baking powder, or you can use yeast. If you're going to use the baking powder, you use about a tablespoon and a half of baking powder. And then you put about a cup of Splenda, or if you're going by the recipe, you use a tablespoon of sugar. I don't use sugar because I'm diabetic, and I like my bread a little bit sweeter, so I use a cup of Splenda, measure a cup of Splenda. And then you use 3 large eggs, a half a cup of olive oil, a half a cup of milk, and a half a cup of melted butter. And then of course I put my blueberry filling in. And then you just take it out of the bowl and pour it in the bread pan. But before you pour it in the bread pan, make sure you spray it with cooking spray all around the sides and the bottom of the bread pan. Then you cook it for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. And if you stick the knife right here, right there, and right there, and it comes out all dry, then you know it's done. If you have still some of the bread that comes out and it's not totally dry, you put it back in for another 15 or 20 minutes, and it should be done. I hope you like this recipe. If you get a chance to try it, it's a versatile recipe. You can actually change the fruit filling or the natural fruit. If you want to put apples, and usually about a cup or two of any ingredient that you want to put in the bread to make it the type of loaf of bread that you want. Banana bread is also popular, and you can use this recipe for that. So if you like what you see, you enjoy this video, please subscribe. Thank you.